there guys, PortalMaster9351 here, and in this video, I'm once again testing my new setup. I'm kind of liking the way that this is working out. It's got my iPad off to the side in case you didn't see my last video, which you should go watch if you haven't seen it already. But basically, my iPad is off to the side, and the computer is in front of me, and it's just because I don't want to have to sync up the audio with the face cam on the computer. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into what we are talking about in this video. So, we're talking about Airstrike. So, we now have an official look at his HD toy form right here, and it looks pretty awesome. Let's zoom in on this a little bit if I can find my cursor. There's my cursor. Let's zoom in a little bit if we can. Oh, a little too much, I'm thinking. I need to get rid of this. Let me see. Sorry. This should be a little bit better. And more social media. I don't want to share on social media. Let's zoom out. Okay, there we go. So that is Airstrike. It's not full HD, as you can see. It's not like it's 1080, but it's definitely a much better shot than we've seen before because he's out of the box and we can really see his entire figure. So we can actually see that Airstrike is all over completely blue. That's pretty self-explanatory. He is blue. And he's also got this sort of facial hair. He's got the thing coming off his chin, and he's got two, like, little, I don't even know what you would call that. I mean, it's not even like a real mustache. It just kind of comes off his cheeks, like, right here. Looks pretty cool. We can see that his arms are huge. Like, his hands are huge. They're big. They're as big as his face. They're as big as his face. And you can see that what he's got on is he's got on gloves. Right here, you can see he's got on gloves that are essentially allowing him to handle his bird or whatever it is. You know, a lot of bird tamers will actually have something that they'll have on their arm to protect them from the bird's talons. So they actually did a really great job representing that here because you can see that he's got some sort of leather-like arm cuff that allows the bird to sit on there without scratching him. So he looks old. He looks like he is experienced and a seasoned battle veteran warrior type person. And it looks pretty cool if you ask me. We also got Airstrike's backstory. Or before I move on, I do also want to show off that we do have this nice look at the air base. I don't really know so much that we had gotten a nice look at the air base before now because, let's see, who are the other air Skylanders? It's Bad Juju, and why can I not think of the other air character? Why can I not think of that? Who is the other air character? I don't know. Hold on. Now I gotta figure this out. Who's the other air character? This will only take a second, guys. I'm sorry. I cannot believe I can't think of who the other air character is. Wow, this is... Oh, Wildstorm! Wildstorm, that's right. That's because we haven't gotten an actual look at Wildstorm yet. That's right. So, yeah. This is actually our first look at the true air base, and so that actually adds to the coolness factor out of all this. So, let's move on to his backstory, which was also revealed. It's pretty cool. So, let's go ahead and read it. Scroll down. So, here it is. Before beginning training brawlers, Airstrike trained birds, especially the rare blue Zephyr falcons. They were once one of Skyland's most endangered species, but Airstrike taught them how to defend themselves from predators and not fly into windows. Birds would come from all over Skylands to learn his proven techniques, but despite their new defensive skills, the blue Zephyr falcons continue to be hunted by a band of evil trolls who like to use their eggs in blue bacon omelets. So it was time for Airstrike to strike back. He journeyed to the peak of the Zephyr Mountain and single-handedly took down the trolls, rescuing the stolen eggs. After returning them to their mother, one of the eggs hatched, revealing a very energetic falcon that would not leave his side. Let's see, Airstrike named him Birdie, and together they now use their skills to train Skylanders despite Master Eon's crippling fear of falcons. So, Master Eon is afraid of falcons. That's what we can gain out of this. So yeah, and I am sorry for stuttering there for a second. There's several typos in here. I think that this may have been translated from German, which I think is why there's several typos in this, but yeah. So that's pretty cool. I love that backstory, and it seems like it's not as dull as some of the backstories used to be. I definitely like that. And the Airstrike figure just in general looks so high quality. All the figures this year look so high quality, but Airstrike essentially, you can look at Airstrike and you can derive a story from Airstrike just by looking at him. You know that he's a seasoned battle veteran, and you know that he's obviously got some sort of an attachment to that bird. You can gain that just all by looking at him, and you can gain a lot from his figure. And I honestly, I love being able to infer a story just from a figures pose. But yeah, that is pretty much all for now. That is pretty cool. I cannot wait to get my hands on Airstrike. I am going to love Airstrike. I love how he's a brawler, but he's got that bird that he can send out and do all that damage. I just love that concept. But yeah, this has been Portal Master 9351. I do hope that you enjoyed this video, and also, in case you didn't see the last video, please tell me if you're enjoying this setup or not, because it is something that I am looking to continue until I can fix my laptop. But yeah, that's pretty much all for now. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!